Okay. So first things first, I want you to make sure that you have logged into your eSuite, which is your back office. That's where it keeps track of your entire business, your entire organization, training videos. Just click around and start getting familiar with everything and how you would enroll a customer and products. There's training videos that will keep track of all of your customers. And as you enroll a team, you're going to see your distributors under you, their customers. You'll be able to see new enrollment. So just tap around and get familiar. The same thing with your website. When you signed up, you created your own web page, which should have been like your first and last name .itworks.com or .myitworks.com, either one. Sometimes they switch it up. Make sure that you go to your website and kind of shop around. It's almost like if you're a waitress, you want to study the menu so you know what you're offering and you're knowing how to recommend and help people with what they're going to get. So make sure you go to your website, shop around a little bit, start getting familiar with the products and get familiar with prices. A few things that you should be doing is make sure that you are plugged into our team chat. Every new distributor that you enroll, add them into our team chat and Facebook Messenger, welcome them to the team. If you need help with the intro post for your new team member, reach out to me or whoever enrolled you for help with that. We like to get them welcomed on our personal pages as well. So get familiar with eSuite. If you do not log into your back office, you will be placed on commission hold, which means you don't get paid until you go in and accept your tax information. The next thing is to download the It Works Connect app. Make sure you have downloaded that. I believe corporate sends out an email with a link to that to get it downloaded. There are phenomenal training videos in there with everything from products to how to work social media. So make sure that you download the Connect app. You're going to log in with your distributor ID number, which is what was sent to you in your email after you enrolled, along with the password is what you set for your site as well when you enrolled. So make sure that you do that, accept the tax forms, things like that. Let's see, your first goal. Oh, okay. So on top of the team page, make sure that obviously, or the team chat, that you are in that and add new distributors and team members in there. Make sure that you engage in there and get familiar with, what we're posting about, what we're sharing. If you haven't noticed already, I've been posting, I'm trying to do the night before tasks for you guys. Not saying that those tasks have to be followed like verbatim, but they are to give you an idea of how I work my business on a daily basis, how I post. I don't jumble posts in, posting back to back. I don't like to do It Works posts back to back. I like to kind of trickle the It Works business and products into my daily life. If anyone on here is hesitant working social media, I guess I'll go, okay. When I started, my Facebook was my personal space. That's where I shared my family. It was really just close friends and family. Now I've got 2 kids. I was working full-time as a hairstylist. I was not going to do parties. I was not going to do vendor events, things like that, because I don't have time. Having 2 kids and the activities that they're in and things like that. So I knew if I wanted to be successful, social media was the way to go. If you are not working social media, you are missing out on a massive network of people. Social media is where it is at. That is where people shop. That's where they go for their entertainment. That is really just get over it. If you don't want to work on social media, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to miss out. It's a massive network of people out there. This other thing is make sure that you are following Mark Pentecost. He is our company's CEO. That is where on his page, he makes announcements. Every Sunday night, just like we did tonight, we have a corporate call at 10 p.m. I believe it's Central Time. So every single Sunday night, he'll make company announcements, whether it's a product launch or a promo, or we just kind of get together as a corporation, as a family, as a company, we get together and listen to the family call. It's usually about 15 minutes long or so. So make sure you're plugged into his page. Everyone should also be in 2 groups on Facebook. One is Diamond Dreams, and that is run by our presidential, Megan Benson. The other page is Diamond Dynasty, ran by our triple diamond, Danielle Janiszewski. So always stay plugged into those pages. They post some really helpful tips and things like that. So make sure you're plugged into all of that. Let's see. You will learn as you go by staying plugged into the team chat and into the team pages. We want to make sure as your leaders that you guys are reaching out basically on a daily basis. Ask those questions. You're never going to be annoying. We think basically if you're not messaging, if you're not asking us questions, you're probably not working, to be honest. So make sure that you are asking questions. We are here to walk you through every single conversation that you're having with a potential team member or a potential customer. So don't ever hesitate to reach out and ask us for help, or if there's something you're not understanding. That's what we're here for. Nobody jumps into this business knowing what to do. So we understand there's a big learning curve and it does take time, and we are here for that. So also, if for whatever reason your upline is unavailable, utilize the team chat, and there's always people in there that can help you as well. Your first goal is to get your first 4 customers within your first 30 days. What that will do for you is give you a $100 shopping spree, which is usually deposited into your shopping account within, I want to say, like 48 hours. So once you get your first 4 customers, and it makes you commission qualified, which means either you have 150 in personal sales volume, or you have your 4 customers. If they don't equal 150 in personal sales volume, then you have your 80 volume auto shipment set up. So once you are commission qualified and you have your first 4 customers in your first 30 days, you get a $100 shopping spree. You can spend that on products. You can spend that on gear, like on clothes. Right now, I think they're getting ready to launch our new gear on the site. So I don't think anything in terms of clothes and accessories is up yet, but get ready because they're going to be putting some out. When you are having conversations with potentials, make sure that you are sending your upline screenshots of the conversations. I say that because it gives us a good idea of how we can walk you through the conversations. The loyal customer program I refer to as a perk customer. What that is someone who purchases at least 1 product a month for 3 consecutive months. So if they want the wraps, for example, they will get the wraps this month, next month, and the month after. If for whatever reason they don't want to continue with the same item, or they want to add on or change it up, they can do that. So they can customize their orders month to month. So this month, maybe try the wraps. They can change it up next month. There is no minimum to what they can purchase, but it is 3 consecutive months. What they will get with that is they earn 10% back in what we call perk points. And they can, every month, they, for whatever they spend, they are earning money into their perk account. They can save them up. There really is no expiration unless they cancel. If they cancel their account, their per customer account, then they do only have 30 days to redeem them. But as long as they are a customer month to month, they will continue to earn the points and they don't expire. Our company does shopping sprees for our loyal customers as well. So if you are a customer for 6 consecutive months, we deposit $50 in perk points into your customer's account that they can use to shop. After 12 consecutive months, they get 150. So it keeps building. Every 6 months, on top of what they earn monthly, they're going to be given shopping sprees every 6 months, and it just builds and builds and builds. So we really, really take care of our customers. If they cancel, they will still, after staying your customer for 3 consecutive months, if they cancel, they are still locked into your price for life. So say Natasha's my customer for 3 consecutive months and money gets tight and she's got to put a hold on it and just stop her auto shipment. What happens then is, say we have a promo come out for wraps and she's like, I really want to get those wraps. She can place a one-time order at that point and still get the loyal customer price. They are locked in for life with us. We do want to keep them because that's residual income. Every month that they are purchasing is every month we're getting paid for that. So we do want to make sure that we are checking in with our customers. Every time I place an order, I let people know, shoot me a message as soon as your order arrives, because I want to make sure that I walk them through how to use the product properly, because I want to make sure that they are getting the best results. I don't leave them at that point. I want to continue to message them, whether it's weekly or bi-weekly, and just check in. Hey, how are the products working for you? I want to know is if it's weight loss, I want to check in and say, where are we at with your goals? I want them to know that they have somebody on this journey with them. So make sure that you are always staying in touch with your customers. What I do is I get like a 5-subject notebook. And what I do is like the first category is going to be my customers. And I write down their name, their ID number, and the password that I have set up for them and what product they have and when they ordered it. I do that for every single customer because I don't want it to be one sale and then they don't hear from me again. A customer will develop a relationship with another rep and switch over to them. I've had people switch to me because they stopped hearing from the rep. So make sure that you are staying in touch with them and following up, things like that, and still engaging with them. A retail customer, we still earn commissions off of those, but that is someone who makes a one-time purchase. There's no benefits. So with the Thermophyte, for example, it's $36 as a loyal customer, and it is $65 as a retail customer. It's 40% discount is what they get as a loyal customer. So it's a one-time purchase. They don't earn perk points. I really don't have that. I think in the 2 years, I may have a handful of people that purchase retail, and at least half of them have come back and ended up as a loyal customer. Okay, setting up your auto shipment, making sure that you are commission qualified. There are 2 things that make you commission qualified every single month. One is having at least 150 in personal sales volume. That almost equals dollar for dollar. Each product that we have has a volume attached to it. For example, the wraps, I believe, are 50 or 55 in volume, but the price is 59. So it's a little bit of a difference, but not by much. So 150 in personal sales volume guarantees you that you will get your paycheck. Another thing that will guarantee no matter what is having your 80 volume auto ship set up. Me personally, I always have things that I can give out or sell as samples. So it might be a bag of coffee. It will be the Keto Energy. And I'm really into the new Hydrate product that we launched at conference a little over a week ago. Those are things that I can hand out and I can sell as samples, and that's cash money in my pocket. What I do if I'm doing samples is say the Keto Energy, it's 30 packets that you get, and it's $30 for a bag, my price. Well, I double that. Otherwise, I'm breaking even. So if they want a sample of that, it's $2. The coffee is 15 packets in a bag. I think it comes out to about $2.50. I sell 1 for $5. So you can offer samples. I don't give out much for free because it's costing me money to purchase that. If people want samples, sell the samples. I'm going to try once my products get here because I ordered the Hydrate. I'm going to put together little sample packs. And when I do, I'll share pictures with you guys and kind of give you an idea of how I'm going to price those and give those out. And I'll advertise that on Facebook as well. So if you cannot afford your 80 volume auto ship, I would recommend setting it up with something that can bring money into your pocket or that you can give out as samples. Keto Energy and the new Hydrate, in my opinion, and the coffee are huge. So pick 1 to 2 things even that you can put on your auto ship and start bringing in money immediately for yourself. A lot of you that joined this month, we get paid on the 15th of every month. Sometimes we get paid a couple of days early, which is nice. For a lot of you that joined this month, I believe you've missed the pay period. So next month on the 15th is when you would get paid. With that, you should, once commissions post next month, you should get an email from corporate letting you know how to set up your pay account. You can do it a couple of different ways. Okay, Katie, I just got your message. I will touch on that one. We get paid a couple of different ways. It goes into like a commission account. You can transfer that money directly into your checking account, and you can also get an It Works commission card, which is like a debit card, like a Visa card. I really like having that because I use the debit card like for pictures and stuff. If I'm paying for groceries, things like that, obviously, please make sure that you blur out the card number because I've seen people share it and not blur out their card number. So I like to use it for pictures, that I'm out shopping for groceries, or it's allowed me to fill up my gas tank. So I like to do that personally. Also, for every 2 loyal customers that you enroll, you get product rewards. we have 3 options that you can choose to get them at a heavy discount. So for example, wraps are $99. As a distributor, you get them for $59, but for every 2 customers you enroll, you can get a pack of wraps for only $25. Same thing with the facials, same price point for the facials. My favorite one is we have now added the coffee into that for product rewards. So normally as a distributor, it's $39. I know Natasha's like, what? So with the coffee, it's normally $39 for a bag. Every 2 customers you enroll, you can get a bag of coffee for $19. You're muted. What were you saying?
It's my favorite product. It is my absolute favorite product.
I know. So now you can get the coffee for $19 a bag. For every 2 customers you enroll, you can $19 a bag. I think you only pay for shipping. I'm not even sure if you pay for that, to be honest. So that's really exciting. It's a massive discount. So every 2 customers you enroll, $19 bag of coffee. And if you're selling for samples, that's a lot of the income that you can make from that. It's pretty big. So, okay, let's see if I touched on. Okay, pause for 1 second. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if I touched on this already. Okay, being consistent with your posting. When you are posting, the best advice that I can possibly give you is 1, make sure that maybe at least once a day, if possible, share like a before and after picture. Another point in the day, share your personal testimony of a product, even a picture of or with a product, and share about the business opportunity. But when you are posting, in order to not really come across really salesy, is make sure all of your posts, read them before you post and think to yourself, does this sound like I am talking to my best friend? That's the biggest thing that I can give you. It doesn't come off salesy this way, whether it's, oh my gosh, this fat burning coffee is amazing. People, I like to leave some curiosity. I don't put it works all over my Facebook page. I don't always say what the product is that I'm talking about. I want to take that element of curiosity, and I want people to message me and I want people to comment about it. They can be really, really simple posts. They don't need to be long. They don't need to be in depth. And I don't give all of the information out. So keep the posts fairly simple and make sure they are coming across as if you are talking to a friend. Being consistent, posting at least 3 times a day. Your post will, how you post will depend on what goals that you have. So if you are trying to grow your team right now, I would say at least 2 out of the 3 posts should be geared towards business, meaning sharing your why you started this business, where it's going to take you, what it's going to help you and your family with, or just asking people to jump on board and talk about the opportunity. So if I'm looking for customers, at least 2 to 3 of my posts are going to be before and afters, product posts, things like that. So depending on what your goals are is how you're going to post. There are lots and lots
Shout
of
out to Angie real quick for doing her video yesterday. Her why.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing. I couldn't even believe you did a video. I will never forget when I started, our Triple Diamond asked me to go live and I was like, bitch, you're crazy. I'm not doing that. I was scared. You guys, I still get super nervous to go live. But
I still haven't done it.
Hers wasn't live, but I'm telling you, like, what a leap out of your comfort zone and really putting it out there. It was short and sweet. If you haven't seen it, go to her page and watch it and give some love and maybe even record your own. What I like that she didn't go live. But here's the thing, you can sit there with your phone and do it 47 times before you get it right and post it. You can have like little bullet points that you want to touch on and just talk to people. The weight of a video on Facebook really boosts your algorithm. So if you are comfortable with that, do it. And taking that leap out of your comfort zone in many ways, whether it's doing a video and sharing your why and sharing about the business, or maybe you are on this ride for your own health journey and weight loss. Put that out there and share it, because I'm telling you, there are so many people who can relate to your story and what you are going through and share it and be vulnerable and talk to people about, this is what I'm doing. Come do it with me. Oh, you're struggling with your weight loss goals too, girl. Let's do this together. Let's be accountability partners. Don't be afraid to put that out there. Your story about where you are in your life financially, if you're putting your why out there, like, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. This opportunity is amazing. You're broke, I'm broke. Let's do it together. Like, it's just, it's really that simple. And the $20 investment for people can really explode your business. When it comes to consistency with posting, if you plan on running your business from social media, you have to be consistent. It is every single day. Just about everyone on here, I think, except for me and Katie, probably have full-time jobs. So it's not as easy for you guys, probably, I'm guessing, to make sure that you are posting and things like that every day. And you might be sitting on your lunch break thinking, oh my gosh, I can't come up with anything. What I do is in the evening, sometimes when I have some inspiration or I have some time, I will create, I have a whole note section in my phone that is just posts. So when I do have some inspiration, I'm going to type up a post and I can copy and paste those the next day. Or I have like a whole text thread with myself. So you can create posts. You can create several of them. Another thing is when you are on Facebook, I will show you. So say you come across my page or Katie's or another leader that you follow. I'm going to show you. So just for example, say I really like this person's post right here. I'm like, wow, that was a really good post. It got great interaction, right? And the top right corner, there's like those 3 dots. You can click on that and click Save Post. That will save it. It will also ask you if you want to save it to a collection. So let me blow your mind real quick. When you click on the menu bottom at the top of your screen, you'll click on that. You'll click on Saved. And I have several collections of posts that I have seen others do that really inspired me. So if I want a business post, I can go to business posts that I've saved. I can reword it and make it my own and post it. If I see a product post that someone did and it just blew up and I'm like, well, I just posted, I can't use it now. I can save it for later. I can save it for another day. Just reword it and make it my own. Make sure you do proofread. Changing up the wording in the post will help with the algorithm. If everyone is using the same exact verbiage, the same exact post, Facebook will assume it's been seen enough and they won't continue to share it. So just make sure you change it up with emojis or different words, things like that. Oh no, I was just thinking of something. Oh, okay. And making sure that you're staying consistent. If you're doing it from social media, this is pretty much how you're going to run your business. That's letting people know that your doors are open. When it comes to posting, I don't like to post more than an hour and a half to 2 hours together. If you are somebody who has posted a lot of shared things on Facebook, like you've posted a lot of recipes or like Facebook videos that have gone viral, things like that, I highly recommend going through your page, cleaning it up, getting rid of stuff like that. If there's like a recipe that you see on Facebook, just save it to a collection for yourself. But you don't have to necessarily share it. You don't want your page to kind of be a cluster of all the things. Again, I don't post an hour and a half to 2 hours together because it messes with your Facebook algorithm. So you do want to make sure that your posts are spaced apart at least 1.5 to 2 hours. Again, don't post back to back, meaning 2 It Works posts in a row. You want to keep something like one personal, meaning whether it's a quote or it's about your day or something like that, and then trickle in a business or product post and just kind of flip flop back and forth. Think about 5 things that interest you or that define you as a person, and that is the best tip I can give you about what your page should be a reflection of. For me, I'm a hairstylist. I have kids. I have a husband. I think I'm funny, so I post funny things. Think of things that describe you as a whole and share about that on your page. Also, if you notice in my bio and under my work on Facebook, I don't put it works. I think as I'm growing my network, for some people, it can be a deterrent. So I don't do that. So if you have that in there, I would recommend taking it out. Just a little FYI. The next thing, and helping with getting your first few customers in your first 30 days, on top of posting, make sure that you are reaching out to people. I usually say make your chicken noodle soup list. This is somebody that, who would you call if you were sick and you needed soup, or if you got a flat tire, who would you call to help you? This is typically going to be maybe some coworkers, your family, your close friends. Can everyone hear me, or am I frozen?
I can hear you.
Okay, so those would be like your coworkers, your close family, your close friends. Don't prejudge somebody and think, well, they're not going to buy it for me, or they don't have the money to do so. I will be honest, the brokest of broke buy stuff every single day. So if they want it, they're going to find the means to get it. So keep that in mind. Don't prejudge people. I personally like to offer the business opportunity first. So I may reach out and give them the business opportunity, come along and do this with me. You get to use the products, reach whatever goals that you have, and make an income for yourself. If they say no to that, then I usually just say, would you be willing to help me build my portfolio and testimonials and be a customer? When they say yes, we're going to talk about their goals. Whether it's weight loss, or it's growing their hair out, or more energy, whatever it is. At that point, I like to then talk about the customer program. So that's what I would do to start off. I'm going to jump back to Facebook really quickly. For anyone that has seen me share the tasks in the team chat, like I said, you don't necessarily have to follow them verbatim, but they're an idea of how I work my business on a daily basis and how I post and types of things that I post. I'll probably continue to do it for the next week or so. But, oh my gosh, why did I just lose my train of thought? Where did it go? I need to get it together tonight, you guys. Oh, engagement. So if you have not noticed that every single time before there is a post given under the tasks, I'm telling you guys to engage. Mainly because I think most of you are like me when you started and you had your Facebook account and you posted here and there, but you probably didn't interact as much as you think. We all kind of get lost in like the dark black hole of like scrolling because everyone's nosy, and we just like scroll through Facebook and read everyone's stuff, but we don't often put our lives out there, to be honest. So you don't expect your Facebook algorithm and your interaction on your post to necessarily be huge all at once. You have to give love to get love on your posts. You have to make sure that you are interacting with other people. That is just the number one thing. I will usually set a reminder, or like a timer, and for 5 minutes. And I just sit there and I interact. And if you feel the urge to like a post, I want you to find something about that post to comment on. What that does is it says, oh, okay, Natasha and Katie are communicating here on this post. They really like to talk to each other. We're going to show more of each other's stuff. So that's what that does. You can't expect it to happen overnight. It does take some time to boost your algorithm and start getting your stuff out there. So don't get disappointed. When I pull up the memories on my phone and it shows my posts like from when I first got started, I probably had like 6, 7, 8 likes on my stuff. Now, obviously, it's grown a lot, but that's because of interacting with people. Think less about just making a sale, and I want you to think about the people and the goals that they have. Because when people are going to come to you, the primary sales that I have are for weight loss. If you are not sharing about your personal life and engaging with people on a personal level, on their personal posts, more than likely they're not going to come to you for their personal goals. because when it comes to things like weight loss, that is a very personal thing for a lot of people. And for them to open up to you, they want to know and trust you. Fact. These are people. It's not just like about a dollar amount and making a sale. So build those relationships with people. What we are offering is all about them. It is not all about us. When you are hearing a lot of no's, I almost want you to retrain your mind a little bit and be excited for those no's, which sounds crazy because you're like, girl, I want a yes. I want customers, right? But every no is going to get you closer to a yes. Every single one. If you ask 10 people on average if they want to be a customer of yours or try a product and they say no, well, guess what? Number 11 could be your yes and number 12 could be your yes, but you've already quit on yourself. So don't get discouraged. We all have highs and we have lows in this business. Some months are much better than other months, but being able to push through and stay consistent, just know that you are planting those seeds every single day that you are posting and asking and messaging. And every single person on this Zoom that's a distributor on my team, every one of you told me no at some point. And a lot of you told me no for a very long time. Natasha, I'm not calling you out or anything, but a lot of you said no for a long period of time, probably before you became a distributor or if you started as a customer. So I want you to think about that in your head, that if you hear a no, it's not always no. Sometimes it's not right now. Maybe some people are they just don't want to tell you that they're broke. So they just say, no, I'm not interested. So just don't get discouraged by the no's. I can promise you that it will come together. I would not be wasting my time 2.5 years into this business if it wasn't working. I can promise you that. So stay consistent. There are highs, there are lows. Push through it. Start getting excited about the no's. Katie, oh my God, you said no forever and then you ghosted my ass. So annoying.
I said no for almost 2 years.
Thank you. But look, and you're a freaking rock star messaging me like I should have listened a year ago, and I'm over here like, I know.
Actually, it may be longer than that because you started to come to me in 2015.
Yep. So yeah. But look at you now. Now you've started and you're excited and you're sitting here going, why the hell didn't I start sooner?
I did.
It's amazing. This business is not hard. It's extremely simple. Just all you have to do is really stay consistent every single day with it. You are planting seeds every day. So all the no's that you hear or the lack of interaction on your post. And here's the thing. Let me tell you, even I put up posts that I'm like, damn, that was a good post and I got no love. Don't be afraid to put in the chat and ask us to go to your page and show some love, because what that does is boost up your algorithm. If you put up a post for like who wants to grow their hair out, or the one I posted earlier about taking 2 pills, would you take 2 pills a day if you could drop 31 pounds, whatever that was, go back to it, like find before and afters. You can search on Pinterest even, and post it in the comments, because the comments will boost it up in people's feeds. Just know people are watching you. They are watching you and they want to know if you're going to be consistent with this. So make sure that you are. If you work it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. If you work it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. It's really as simple as that. One of the things about being an entrepreneur in any type of business that you do is the beginning is a lot of work and a little pay. And it's a lot of work and that's a little more pay. And a lot of work and even more pay. And it grows as you go. A perfect example is, I will never forget, my very first paycheck was $60. And I went, are you freaking kidding? Do you know how many hours I worked for that $60? Like, is this a joke? Month 2, my paycheck was over $500 and I got a $500 bonus, and I earned $500 in fast start bonuses, which I'm going to go over in a minute. So that was month 2 in this business. So keep pushing along. It does all come together. We get paid commissions from our customers, and we also get fast start bonuses. Fast start bonuses is when you welcome a new team member to your team they become commission qualified, which is they get their first 2 customers and they have at least 150 in personal sales volume or their 80 volume auto ship set up. When that happens, you as the enroller get $100. You can get those every week. So if you guys on here, if you enroll 3 distributors this week, they get their first couple of customers, and either that equals 150 in sales volume, or maybe it takes 4 customers to get them there, and they have their 80 volume auto ship set up and get 2 customers. You as the enroller would then make $300 the following week that happens. So those are what our fast start bonuses are. So if you enroll 3 people, they get fast start qualified. That's $300 in your pocket. The following Thursday, those get deposited, usually by noon. Again, commissions post, we usually get our prelims, which is our preliminary commissions. It shows that's usually between the 10th and 12th of every month. You'll usually see some of us leaders talking about prelims posted. That is your preliminary commissions of what is to come in a few days, because we get paid on the 15th. We also get paid, we have a loyal customer bonus that is given. When you have 60 loyal customers and 3,000 in personal sales volume, for every month that you maintain that, we give you an additional $600. That is a bonus that you will receive. We also have rank up bonuses available right now. You have going Ruby. Oh, let me get the chart so I can show you guys. Hold. Oh my God, I hope my computer doesn't fall. Hang on. Okay. All right. So what you guys have right now, for those of you that started in your first 60 days, the promo that we have right now for you is the 1,000 guarantee and the 3,000 guarantee. So I'm going to go over what that is real quick. So basically, your first promotion in this company is executive. That's when you have 2 team members and you and they have 400 in sales volume each. Then that's your first promotion of executive. I usually tell people, go ahead and skip right over executive and go balls to the wall for Ruby. Ruby is your average income of $500 a month. And with the guarantee that we're doing right now is when you promote to Ruby within your first 60 days, if you have not yet made $1,000 with this company, we're going to pay you the difference. So if you promote to Ruby in say 30 days and you've only made 400, we're going to pay you 6. We are going to make sure that by the time within a 60-day period. So if it takes you 90 days to go Ruby, you have missed the eligibility for that, but you still get the commissions, which is an average of 500. Going Ruby looks like this. You can print these documents out. I'll let you know how in just a second, but this is what Ruby is. Ruby is, this is you, and it's 3 team members, and you all have 400 in sales volume. When that happens, you go Ruby, that's the average income of $500 per month. The next promotion, which is where the 3,000 comes into play, the $3,000 guarantee, is if you reach the promotion of Emerald and you have not yet made $3,000 with the company within 90 days, then we will pay you the difference. That is an average of about $1,000 a month. That is our 3rd rank in the company. This is what your Emerald chart looks like. This is you. These are your 3 distributors. One of them enrolls 3 team members. Another one enrolls 3 team members. Everyone has 400 in sales volume. Where it says qualified leg, a qualified leg is someone who has 400 in sales volume. So this is what the Emerald chart looks like. If you want to print these out, when you log into your eSuite, at the top where it says documents, you will click on that. And then in the search bar, you can type in Ruby and you can print out the chart. You can also type in Emerald, print out the chart. You can Diamond, print out the chart. If you go Diamond by March 31st, it's a $10,000 bonus. Huge, right? It's huge. So to go diamond under you, you would need to have 1 ruby and 1 emerald. But everyone's first goal, I want to see everyone at least charted for ruby by end of this month. So that means at least by the end of the month, have your 3 team members, and then we go balls to the wall. This could essentially happen for you by the end of this month. If you find 3 people that want to join you for $20 and want to run like hell with you and get 400 in sales volume, you can go ruby by the end of this month. You guys still have 18 days to do so. So if you have 3 team members that want to join you in this week, get them signed up, get them going. You guys are going to hustle for customers. You go ruby. Any questions on charting?
I do. I have a question. So being boxed for ruby and actually being paid out like ruby, are they 2 different things?
Yes. So when we say that somebody is charted or boxed for something, all that means is you have the team members in place, but they don't necessarily like have all of their sales volume yet. Does that make sense? And then
Yes.
once everyone has their 400 in sales volume, then you've hit it.
Okay.
Yep. And, oh, Natasha, I got to make sure I read all of your, did I miss anything on your questions, or did I answer?
No, I sent you more though, because I have somebody that wants to sign up now. But that can wait till after the call.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have someone that wants to join the business and she just became your customer the other day?
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, I will actually walk through real quick how to do that. Did I answer the other ones?
Let me look at them. Hold on. I think so.
Okay.
I can't find my messenger. Yes, you covered them all.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I am trying to think real quick. Does anybody have any questions about what I have gone over so far? Is there anything that anyone is struggling with that they want help with right now? No.
I'm not struggling, but I will say that this is probably the easiest job I've ever technically had.
Right. Like, okay, it really is. It is simple. It is easy, but it does take work. It absolutely takes work. We are messaging. We are talking to people. We are putting ourselves out there on a daily basis. But y'all, it is easy. Like, what other job could you sit on your couch and make $500 a month?
I've literally posted on Facebook, and that's where all of my loyal customers have come from.
I barely talk to people in public. This is what I look like running errands most of the time, you guys. Like, I go through self-checkout and don't want to talk to people. But I do want to say, if you want to be bold about it, one of the best things we refer to as blitzing. And you can either make your own cards, you can purchase what we call blitz cards, and pass them out to people. What I don't often pass out the cards, I do like this. But I add people on Facebook, and Natasha, I'm betting I did this with you at the bank. Now, if I talk to somebody, or if I'm wearing my gear and ask if they say something like, oh, what is that company? Or, oh, you're a distributor for It Works, whatever. Y'all, I add them on Facebook. I invite them into my world because I want them to watch. They could forget about me or lose my card the second that I walk away. But I have invited them into my world and let them get to know me as a person. Do you see what I'm saying? I run my business from social media. I want to invite them into my space. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, host a post. Whew, could not forget about this. Okay. In Diamond Dreams and in Diamond Dynasty, our uplines tend to pool together money every month. So it could be 200, 300, whatever it is. And they do a giveaway for our potentials, which is freaking amazing that they do that for us. So what host a post is what happens is, like I said, they pool together money and we get to offer people to get entered into the drawing that they do usually the first or second day of the following month. So you could put up a post, something along the lines of, who wants to get entered into my $200 drawing, whatever dollar amount it is that month. They say yes, you say, I have scripts for this. So if you want to do host a post, message me and I'll send you the scripts and different examples of posts. The best ones that seem to work are the cleanse, the new Thermophyte X or TFX, hair, skin, and nails is another big one, and the keto coffee. Those are the top posts that get the most interaction. What host to post is doing for your business is you are expanding your network in a pretty massive way. You are talking to the same people on your feed every day, right? When someone else posts for you, you are now tapping into their network of people. So if someone says, yes, I want to get entered into your drawing, I'm going to say, perfect, post this on your page for me. That's all they have to do to get entered into the drawing is post. You don't even have to necessarily get a customer from it. It's just them helping you out. So when someone puts up a post for me, every single person that comments, I'm going to send them a friend request. Then I'm going to send them a message with my little script about whatever product it was, and obviously try and obtain them as a loyal customer. Host to post can be huge. They also can be hit and miss. I usually tell people if they don't really get any interaction on it, let's go ahead and try again tomorrow. Take it down. Let's try again tomorrow. Some posts blow up and it'll have you like this all the live long day. So, but they can be huge. Last month, I signed over 30 customers just last month from doing host to post. And honestly, I didn't even do that many host to posts. I think I only had like 5 people do it for me. I didn't even push it last month because I think I was just lazy. I don't know. But I signed a crap ton of customers last month just from doing that. So host post is huge. Again, I'm sending a friend request. I don't usually add men because I think it's creepy. So I may send them information and let them know to check their request folder, but I don't typically send friend requests to them. That's just a me thing. Women, I do. Here's what I do. I want you to get organized. So when you get your 5-subject notebook that I talked about earlier, the first section I usually do for all of my loyal customers. So as people sign up, it has their information. My next section is for my team, with their names and ID numbers, things like that. Then another section is where I have potential loyal customers. Those are people that I have talked to and they say they're not quite ready yet. Then I have another one that's potential distributors that they're just not quite ready yet. That way I'm always following up with people. If somebody says to me, yes, I can order, but not till Friday. Well, guess what? I've got a follow-up list. I'm going to hit you up on Friday. Now, the fortune is in the follow-up, you guys. I don't care if someone says, I'm going to order from you Friday, and then Friday comes and they're like, ooh, girl, I can't this week either. The average is 7 follow-ups before they say yes. So don't get discouraged. Don't give up on people. Katie can vouch for this, and she says all the time that she's thankful I didn't give up on her. It could have taken her 2 years to join me, but she's thankful I didn't give up. No matter how many times she said no or pretend she didn't read my message, she eventually started this business. People will ghost you. But along with that, I want you to know, especially if you're anyone who's ever tried to text message me, people get busy and people have lives. So just because you see that they've read your message doesn't mean they're ignoring you, doesn't mean they're mad at you, doesn't mean they're hating on what you're doing. Sometimes maybe their kids are fighting and they read it and put their phone down and had to scream at their kids like me. You don't know. So sending a follow-up message usually hours later or the next day, just saying, hey girl, just wanted to make sure you got my message. And they might be like, oh shit, completely forgot. So fortune is in the follow-up. Stay plugged in with people, continue to interact with them. Katie, do you have anything that I did not touch on?
No, Dean, obviously I'm obsessed with consistency and posting. It's the only thing that really gets under my skin, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess when like the hosting a post or like host a post are super important. Like Tanya said, like last month, I got like 25 26 customers from just one hosted post. All it takes is that one, you know what I mean? And also you want to just make sure that you're always building a relationship with your loyal customer, because a lot of times that customer can become a distributor. Also, you know, then the better that your relationship builds, then, you know, obviously they'll refer people to you. You know, you'll find that one badass customer, like loyal for real, that will bring in so many people to your life to be customers for you. And that will share your posts, not even caring about the hosted post money cash giveaway, just doing it, you know, because that's like who they are as a person. Let's see what else. Well, yeah, you guys really haven't had to deal with this whole thermal fight X propaganda situation, so I don't even need to talk. Yeah, because today when you were like passed out with this Benadryl overdose, someone asked about the 20% off, and I think you read it, but you know, I was like, no, the only people that get that are people that dealt with the situation with Thermal Fight X.
What was it?
This, because someone asked about like if other people got discounts or something and being a loyal customer. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. And I said, no, you'll see a lot of stuff talking about the 20% off for customers, but that's because of the whole Thermal Fight X situation. I'm like, you guys don't have to really worry about that because you didn't have to go through the storm on that end.
Dude, we were selling out before the orders were hitting the distributor. So it was massive. Right now, if people are ordering the TFX, I am letting them know it may be a couple of weeks before it ships. Could be. What I heard the other day in the leader chat with one of the company's ambassadors. Oh my God, there's a hair in my eye. Is that we're supposed to have all orders in and fulfilled within the next week. So fingers crossed that that's happening. But you guys, oh my God. Also, I got to touch on this real quick. Upselling. Upselling is my jam. And here is why. If somebody just orders the coffee from me, what if they don't like it? Okay, then they're just not going to be happy. So I am going to try and find at least 2 to 3 products that they are going to be interested in, which is why I share a lot about the triple threat. So say that customer gets the coffee, the chocolate greens, and the TFX, or maybe they get the TFX and the keto energy and the coffee, something like that. One, that's more sales volume for me. Also, it is giving that person options. So maybe they're not a fan of the coffee, but maybe they love the keto energy melt. Do you know what I'm saying? It's making sure out of 3 things, they're going to find something that they like. I don't often have a sale that is one product. That rarely happens. Also, you will probably see people refer to a mocha dream. What that is it is the keto coffee and the chocolate greens. When you have a brand new customer, so say I have someone that reaches out to me about wanting to try the TFX, I'm going to message them something along the lines of, would you like to add on the mocha dream? It is our fat burning coffee, chocolate greens, tastes like a Swiss Miss hot chocolate. With the delay in shipping, there's a slight delay in shipping on the TFX. It will allow you to get these items now and get a jump start on your goals. Are you interested? However, most of us are entering our customers in eSuite, which means we're logging into our back office and placing orders that way. The Mocha Dream is only available for a brand new customer and only available through your main website. So instead of, if I have somebody that wants to do the Mocha Dream, it is heavily discounted. It is 1 bag of coffee and a container of chocolate greens that they can get first time order. They have like a limited time to accept it. So when I offer them the ability to get that, and it's only $49. So a bag of keto coffee is normally $39, and the chocolate greens, I believe, are $35. But they'll get both for only $49 at sign up. So it gives them that option. You have to go to your website and order for this option to pop up. It is not available in your eSuite. So instead of going to your eSuite and entering the order, you have to go to your web page and enter the person that way. and then it will pop up and it will give them the offer. You can add it to the cart. Does that make sense? So that's where that is available. Anything else? Any other? Oh, I got to, while we're talking about posting, because I've seen it a little bit and I just have to address it. So when I'm talking about going to Pinterest and finding posts and things like that, these are not the posts. No black and green, don't do it. If I go to my page from 2.5 years ago when I started, you guys, I had it plastered everywhere and it's tacky and it's not cute and it's not bright and inviting. It looks like a sales pitch immediately. So the best advice that I can give you is I want you to pick 3 to 5 products every single week that you want to learn about and share about. If you are on a weight loss journey, and quite frankly, weight loss is just what is blowing up right now. So get familiar with things like maybe the skincare line, but not necessarily need to share about it, I guess. You can go onto Pinterest and type in, it works, Thermophyte X. It's going to pop up with pretty images like this and some testimonies and things like that you can share about. So those might be some images, okay? This could be, if you have products at home, take a day or an hour, whatever, and gather all the products that you have and have like a little mini photo shoot with maybe selfies with it or of it on your counter or something like that. That is creating content for your post. So if you take like 30 amazing pictures of products in one day, you have all of those images to use throughout, say, the month, right? Now, every morning when I have my coffee, half the time I'm screaming at my kids to find their shoes and get out the door for school. I don't have time to snap a cute selfie because I'm probably dropping them off in my pajamas, if we're being honest. I don't always have a second to like take cute pictures of my coffee every morning before I walk out the door, right? So on Saturday morning, when I've got time, I'm taking pictures of my coffee and different types of pictures. So I can share that throughout the week, if that makes sense. So taking content of your own products, share about how you're feeling, give your personal testimony. I do not believe in my heart that you can be completely successful in this business if you are not being a product of the product. People want to know, have you tried it? How does it make you feel? What are you noticing? Don't be a sales pitch. We are sharing. It's no different than when you see a good sale somewhere that you're sharing with people or whatever. We are in the business of sharing. You should be a product of your product and delivering your own results. Bottom line, you can't afford your auto ship, balls to the wall with your business and figure out how to get it set up. You should be using the products. If you are on your weight loss journey and you're not using the products, but you're sharing about how amazing it is, people are going to be saying, well, why are you not using your own products? You know what I'm saying? So be a product of the product. If you are someone who needs energy, stop posting about how tired you are and hook yourself up with some keto energy, girl. Like, get something set up. If you can't afford the 80, pick at least 1 or 2 things that will help you reach your goals. I am thinking of doing a social media Zoom or doing one-on-ones with individuals that want some help with it. However, if you want to do a private call with me or you want me to go through your social media, be prepared for me to be brutally honest with you and what to change, what to edit, what to start doing, what to stop doing. But I can promise you the changes that we make and the help I'm giving will be very effective. So if you are struggling with your social media game, message me. We can do a one-on-one coaching call about it, or I can just go to your page and give you some feedback. So message me if you want in on that. Anybody have any other questions? We're good to go?